welcome to Utah Music Producers. I'm Rich Bischoff. Today is guitar day. We're going to be talking about recording guitars, but I'm also going to show you my pedal board for all those 5 of you that are interested and are watching this. So first I want to start out with how I'm going to be recording this. What you're hearing today is all mic'd up. So behind me, and you can probably hear the buzz, I am going through Egnater Rebel 30 head, which kind of, when I record or even when I play live, I kind of want to make sure that the sound, the clean sound, sounds really good before I even put pedals in front of it. So on this, right now I've got a compressor on, but anyway, that's the clean sound coming from the amp. I'm going through an Avatar cabinet, vintage, Celestion Vintage 30, and a Shure 57 going this way, and I have a ribbon mic going this way on this other side of the speaker, and it's a modded mic. It's supposed to sound like a Royer ribbon mic, but I wouldn't know because I've never owned one. Anyway, so my pedal board. If you look over here to the on the right side, there's these 2 TC Helicon pedals. These are just vocal processors that I use live, so I'm not even going to be demoing these today. But basically, I start, my guitar signal goes into a wah pedal, into one of these TC Helicons, but then into a compressor. And from the compressor, I'm routed over to this, which is it's a Electro Harmonix B9. It's an organ pedal, and I have an AB switch, so I can just shut it off. But when I play live, we don't always have a keyboard player with us. So what I do is I have an AB switch, and on certain parts of the songs, I'll just kick in this thing, and it blends in this cool organ sound. Sounds like this. Yeah, anyway, you get the point. So yeah, but that's only, so then if I blend that in actually with a good crunchy sound. Actually sounds pretty good. So I hope that comes through in the mix when I play live, which is kind of nice. All right, anyway, the pedal I just turned on, this orange thing is called the Sweet Baby. It's by Joyo. It's a $30 pedal I found on Amazon. It just has that really good, if you dial the volume back on your guitar, it just has that really good bluesy. Nice good bluesy sound, kind of dirty but not so dirty that it's like in your face rock. From there, got an OCD by Fulltone, of course, which I use for kind of more of the crunchy rock stuff. And then I've got an RC booster, which I really only turn on when I'm playing live and I want to boost for a solo. Like say I'm on the OCD. You want to come up a little bit. That kind of thing. And then sometimes I just turn it on by itself when I'm playing country because it does the country thing really well. All right, and then over here to the left, I've got a Pod HD 300, but I am not using it for any of the distortion or drive sounds. It's only for reverbs and delays and modulation stuff. I also use it for a volume pedal, which is nice. So I've got it set up, we've got a reverb if I want to turn a reverb on from stage. So that kind of thing. The next one I have set up is for like a vibrato. And then if you add a little bit of... And then next we got our delay, of course. And I have my delay set up for, I can do a tap tempo with it, of course, so I can do it really slow. So that kind of thing, or if I'm doing the country thing, I can totally do a faster tap on it. Something like this. So that's basically my pedal board. And what's nice about the HD300, the Pod HD300, is I can just set it up kind of any effect I want within 3 parameters. It does have like amp modeling in it, but it just doesn't sound like a real amp to me. Oh, I should talk about the guitar. This is a Fender Lone Star Strat. It's got 2 Texas Specials, one in the neck and middle, and then the bridge has a Seymour Duncan. I'm not sure what kind of Seymour Duncan it is, but a good sounding one. Anyway, that's my pedal board, and maybe I'll play something a little bit to kind of give you an idea of what it sounds like with the mics I'm using. I should say for you gearheads, since this is Utah Music Producers, I'm running the mics, I'm running this Shure 57 through a Neve 511, a little bit of EQ I think, and then the ribbon mic I'm running through a Focusrite preamp, and then the little organ sound I'm running through like a Golden Age, one of those Neve clone preamps. So I am running all the mics and even the direct that direct pedal, the organ pedal, through some nice preamps. Yeah, and since this is the guitar edition of Utah Music Producers, I have a special guest, Austin Wyand, come and play a little bit of acoustic guitar and record that way. Thank you. Stick around. Hey everybody, this is Rich Bischoff. Welcome to Utah Music Producers. Today I am hanging out in my home studio with the amazing Austin Wyand.
Hey, how's it going?
You doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. And so I wanted to kind of just start featuring not only producers and things, but also musicians. And Austin has been a friend of mine for a long time, and he lives only 20 minutes from here, probably, if that.
Yeah, maybe 15 even.
15, yeah. So he's kind of been, and I'll tell you a quick little story how I know Austin is I took Music 101 at Utah State, and as part of that they make you go to concerts, and I had to go to a guitar concerto, and it was Austin.
That was a long time ago, Rich.
It was.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago, as far as married.
Yeah, way before I was married. So.
Yeah. So that's how I kind of know Austin. But then Austin started running KSM Guitars. He was like the manager of the store.
Yeah.
And he used to loan me.
Right.
He used to loan me guitars if I would hang up the KSM banner at our gigs. So we would hang up our KSM banner, and I'd have some kind of cool Les Paul I'd be playing that wasn't mine. Right? And sometimes the store would feature bands out front. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, you did that several times, right?
Yeah. And so I kind of want to talk to Austin today kind of about his journey. He's a fingerstyle guitar player. I know he's played all sorts of styles, and I think growing up he even played some metal.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And
back in the day.
But why don't you just talk about when did you start playing?
I started pretty late. I was 15, 16.
Yeah, okay.
So I grew up playing piano like a lot of people, and my mom taught me piano lessons until I would not do that anymore. And then I did trumpet for a good 6-7 years through the school system and junior high band, high school band, stuff like that.
Cool.
So, yeah.
But what led you to all of a sudden say, I'm going to do this whole accompaniment, melody, fingerstyle thing?
Well, before that, I actually started with Eddie Van Halen. So,
right.
Yeah, like most of us. Mm-hmm. And so I did a lot of electric guitar. Took guitar lessons out of a music store, and there was a really good rock player that I studied with, and he actually encouraged me to start taking classical lessons from a guy at a university in town. I grew up in Pennsylvania, so this was Greensburg, Pennsylvania is where I was from. And so I started taking from this rock guy and this classical teacher at the same time because I was really interested in getting better. So
you wanted to learn a whole bunch of different styles.
Yeah, and I was, my brother had given me a cassette, can I say that on here?
Well, most people watching this are as old as we are. Probably.
Yeah.
So they'll know what.
If they're not, they've already turned this off. So.
Yeah.
My brother had given me a cassette of Andre Segovia, the famous Spanish classical guitarist, and it was a cassette of all Bach on there, and I listened to that over and over and over again, and I could not understand how that could possibly be one guitar. So that's what really motivated me to get into classical guitar or this kind of style where you're playing more than one thing at a time,
right?
Kind of stuff. So.
And we'll have Austin's going to play a piece for us in just a little bit. He didn't know he was going to be doing that. He doesn't even know what he's going to play yet. But we're going to talk a little bit about some recording, and since this is Utah Music Producers, we're going to talk about how to record good acoustic guitar today, and have Austin play some stuff on his. This is a Thorell guitar made by Ryan Thorell.
Yep.
And I think Austin bought this back when these were only like $1,000, and now they're $7,000.
Yeah, I would.
I wanted one.
I know Ryan really well, but the price just gets higher and higher all the time. So, I got this in 2007, and it was before he had some of his success. So I got this actually for around $2,000 back in the day.
Perfect.
So I would love to get another one.
Yeah, but, it's an awesome guitar.
Yeah.
You've been playing that one for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, it's kind of my. It's definitely my main steel string guitar. I guess you could say it's my main performing guitar.
Yeah.
So.
We'll play something real quick on it because I kind of want to get a contrast of because I don't have any of these good recording mics on. So and this will just be picked up by the lapels, but just play something real quick so we can kind of hear like.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, and Austin uses a thumb pick, and you haven't always used a thumb pick.
Well, I don't. I mean, part of the fingerstyle stuff I do,
You have a big old thumbnail there.
yeah, I do both. I use a thumbnail and a thumb pick, depending on the music that I'm playing.
Right.
So,
Cool. So what are you doing today? Like, what's your main? I know what you're doing. I just recorded his band playing at the Fine Arts Center. He's doing a was it four piece, 5 piece,
that concert was 5
5 piece? Yeah, like acoustic
band. Yeah.
thing. Okay. And you guys have a gig actually tomorrow at Summerfest, right? Don't you?
Yeah, Logan Summerfest tomorrow
Yeah.
morning,
Right on. Cool.
11 in the morning. So,
Hopefully some people show up.
yeah, I know. Friday morning. Yeah.
I've played that time before. I played that time slot. Actually, I think I played Thursday morning.
Yeah, that's worse. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, Austin teaches, and then he plays. I mean, all you do is guitar, right? You don't have a regular job.
Right. I don't work.
Yeah, you do. It's just a different kind, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of teaching, and then I perform wherever I can, and like a lot of musicians, do concerts, private events, various things.
Austin's an amazing teacher. In fact, I teach too, but he teaches full time. I just teach a little bit. But I've watched some of his students on YouTube, and I'm just like, man, some of his students are playing better than he is.
That's easy to happen, right?
good he
It's
But yeah, so you teach, you're playing in bands, and I know there's been like 4 million versions of the Austin Wayan Band.
yeah. I do get a lot of flack for that, I think.
Really?
Well, I suppose. I don't know. It's partly probably because I, a year later or something, I like to change up and play with some other musicians that I respect and like, and maybe change the sound a little bit. And,
Gotcha. Yeah.
and I might
It makes sense.
play with some musicians on some other projects, and then
It's not that you
want
can't
to put it in the
It's
in
not
the
that you can't
band.
get along
so.
with people.
I hope not. I like the people that been in my band.
It's good.
It's been fun.
So let's. I wanted to kind of just record Austin playing a piece. I don't know. What are you going to play? Have you thought about it?
Well, why don't we do a Beatles tune? You can't go wrong with that, I suppose, right?
That'd be cool. Right, so I'm trying something different today on acoustic guitar, just because Austin's here. Just because this is a ribbon mic that I don't normally use, so this should be interesting. But this mic here is an Octava small condenser, which I've used a lot on guitar. So what I'm doing is I'm micing Austin's guitar just to get some of the low end from his body. I'm going to put the ribbon mic right here. And then I'm putting the Octava about the 12th fret, and it kind of picks up maybe just a little more this way. Picks up more like of his finger sound. Is that going to be okay, Austin, right there?
Yep, sure.
All right, so we're going to have him rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Austin, that was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. And go check Austin out at Austin Wyand.
AustinWyand.com. It looks like Wayand, Weyand. So,
But it's Wyand.
yeah.
Some people call me Bischoff.
Bischoff, yeah.
There's other things
Yeah.
they call me too. I
Yeah.
can't say them on this
Right.
camera.
I'll go for it.
No. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to Utah Music Producers. Hopefully, you'll subscribe to the channel below. There'll be more episodes of musicians and producers from around the state of Utah. And I really just appreciate Austin coming over today and doing this. And have a good one. We'll see you.